Hi, my name is Jack Maline, and this is Take It On. Today we will be talking about the Oscars, which were just held on February 9th this past Sunday. It was filled with a star-studded list of films, including Parasite, 1917, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But before I get into the nominations and the winners, I first need to start with this. When I first went to see the nominees, which I went on Twitter, like everybody else does, I saw that many people were upset that Uncut Gems was not nominated. And that, on top of that, Adam Sandler was not nominated for Best Actor. See, I agree with the Academy, because simply Uncut Gems did not create enough of a backstory for you to connect emotionally with Adam Sandler's character. On top of that, Adam Sandler simply has played the same role he's played throughout his life, which has been a lower level educated person who has found themselves in trouble. So I do not, and for these reasons, I do not think Adam Sandler or Uncut Gems should have been nominated for Academy Awards. With this, to get into the nominees and the winners, I bring in my boy, Larry Scartz. Larry, how you doing today?
Good, how are you? Good to see you,
Nice to see you. So first off,
yes.
me and you, we snuggled up the other night.
Well, I wouldn't say snuggled.
Okay, all right. Well, but we watched Parasite.
We
and
did.
honestly, I don't know about you, but I went in with zero expectations.
Oh, everyone told me to do that.
And it blew my mind.
Oh, absolutely.
Blew my mind.
Absolutely.
There have been limited movies where the movie has ended and my draw has dropped. And honestly, I couldn't go to bed for about 30 minutes because I was thinking so much about
I know
the movie.
the feeling. Oh, it was just nuts, like everything about it. And like, I just see why it won Best Picture.
I really do, and I don't even really want to go into it.
Yeah, because I just want the audience.
Because I want the audience
right.
to take it in.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically the premise of the film, people, is that it's about family interacting within each other.
Right.
And then on top of that, just the struggle of two different families.
Right.
And it's just a story.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's a great story.
Yeah.
And it's a good combination of humor and horror.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Humor and horror,
yeah.
and I can't really, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. It swept too. Bong Joon-ho won Best Director, it won Best Original Screenplay, and it won Best Foreign Film on top of winning Best Picture.
Obviously, yeah.
Bong Joon-ho, even after when he received Best Director, he was like, "We won Best International Film." I was ready to relax.
Right.
Like, he was done after that night. So.
What's interesting though is how none of the actors or actresses got nominated.
I can't believe that.
Like especially the dad.
Especially the father of the main family in the film.
Yep. I think he stole the show.
He was incredible.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
He stole the show. And the thing is, we can't even get into his character because people need to have their own interpretation of him.
Right.
And you can't really go into it with expectation specifically with his character.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I would say the best thing is to just experience it for yourself, and like everyone told me to do that, and it's just go watch it. It's nuts, and you'll see why it won, I think. So, but yeah.
Every day I wake up and I wish you were dead.
All right, well.
Yeah. You want to get into Best Actor?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. So, Joaquin Phoenix, of course, won Best Actor for his role of Joker.
Right.
Which
well deserved.
Well deserved. For the fact that the movie was him. He was the movie.
Oh yeah.
He was the
whole
movie.
Time.
There weren't really many supporting roles in the movie. He was the movie. And he captivated you in the entire time, each time he talked.
Oh, absolutely. He just completely dedicated himself to
each moment. Especially there are moments within in Joker where he's speaking to his counselor, psychiatrist.
Right.
And each one of those conversations within the movie, I think, are the most important, because each time he has that conversation, you see growth. You see the growth within him, and you see the manifestation of the struggle within him
Oh, absolutely.
to honestly just be a good person
Right.
in a world where honestly you need to look out for yourself,
Mhm.
and where it comes down to
Yeah.
it's you.
Yeah. No, I would just say he completely, just totally dedicated himself to that film.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost over 50 pounds by just eating apples, lettuce, and green
Yeah, I read
beans.
that too. Yeah.
So which is nuts. I mean, every time he makes a movie or is in a movie, he just totally puts 100%, goes in 100%.
Yeah, I also don't want to shortlist Adam Driver, who I just quoted before from Marriage Story.
Yeah, in
He
case you
did. I
guys
think
were
he did an
confused.
excellent job within Marriage Story. Seeing that Marriage
Yeah.
Story is such a, Marriage Story is really a story about decisions in
Right.
life,
Right.
and that you're really not always going to make the right decisions,
Right.
even with love.
Right. Yeah. And I think.
And it's okay for those decisions to happen, and for you
Right.
to change, and for
Mhm.
people to change.
right.
And
I
sometimes it really just sucks.
Yeah. No, I think like a big message behind that movie is just like if you're not happy with the current situation you're in, just to go out and like change and just do what you want to do. And,
Yeah, and on
yeah.
top of that, I'd like to add to that yeah, choose what you want to do, and then don't let other people get in the way of that.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
There were two winners of the Oscars Sunday that had never won acting awards before. I don't know if you knew this.
I did not.
But Brad
no.
Pitt never had won an acting award before.
Really?
And
Oh,
he won
wow.
Best Supporting Actor for his
Yeah.
awesome role in Once Upon a Time in
he
Hollywood.
Stole
He stole the show.
yeah,
He stole the
without
show.
a
Once
doubt.
again,
Yeah.
he stole the show. We said the same thing with The Father and
Mhm.
Parasite. Once again, Brad Pitt stole the show.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because I think it was because his character had such a big role, to the point where you could have even argued if it was a supporting role at all.
Right. Right.
And I think he was a good juxtaposition between Leonardo DiCaprio's role,
Mm-hmm.
because they were on such different sides. See, Leonardo DiCaprio's role was more of every time he talked, Brad Pitt's character would be like the opposite. Be like the happiness within
Right,
him, and
yeah.
like would like light him up.
Yeah.
And he was like the brighter side because he actually knew what it meant to actually fail.
Exactly. Yeah. No, and it was cool just to see them go through that movie as best friends and whatnot. So.
Yeah, Laura Dern also won a big award as Best Supporting Actress also,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, I hated her character in Marriage Story because
Oh,
she was the divorce lawyer,
She
but
was not the nicest lady.
but she did a really good job at
Yeah.
what she did,
Right.
and
You
well,
know, she played a good nasty woman.
she played a good nasty
is
woman,
what I would say.
and then Renee Zellweger, which I might be possibly pronouncing wrong, but she also did a biographic on Judy Garland and
yeah, I
won
didn't-
Best Actress for
yeah.
that, and did a great
I
job
still
with that
need to
movie
I
too.
still need to see
I still
that
need
one.
to see that also,
Yeah.
but anyway, Larry, I really appreciate you coming
Yeah,
on the
man,
show and
no
talking
problem.
movies. It's something I love to
Absolutely.
do,
Thanks
and
for
I hope you
having
come
me.
on again.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.